Thank you. It survived, guys. So apparently, this doll here is genuinely possessed. So what I feel weird is that this doll has a lot of wear and tear in it, but it's still got these things on its feet, which I'm assuming were like part of the packaging. That's quite weird. Okay guys, so as you've seen, the doll has arrived now, but I've not completely planned out what I'm going to do with it. So I've got a few ideas. I'm going to try and plan now, and then I'll get back to you guys in a second. Peace. So guys, this is the plan for this week. So I've decided on day one, I'm going to start off with like a simple ghost hunt using EVP. Then day two, I'm going to set up a motion camera on the doll when I go out of the house and see if like any movements are detected, and then I'll review the footage and see what we've picked up. Day three, so this is I guess you can call it a challenge. I've seen a few people do it recently, called the talking radio, where basically you set up a radio on a frequency with no channel and you attempt to use it to speak with a ghost. Or then day four, now this is an interesting one. I've not really seen many people do this, but I'm going to set up a sleep recorder in my room, obviously with a doll in it, and I'm going to see if it picks up any sounds, because as you saw in that story, it did say that noises were constantly heard, and I think that's a good way to pick up any noises that could potentially happen. Then day five, that's going to be a little bit spicy. So I'm going to whip out the Ouija board. Now hopefully I'm going to be doing this at an abandoned mansion, which isn't too far from where I live. I've used the Ouija board so many times though, and I've only got something with it once. So day six, so this is something called spirit photography, where you use a certain camera, go around and take different photos, and then often when you review the photos, the camera might have picked something up that you couldn't see. And then day seven, just to finish it off, I'm doing a final ghost hunt. As you probably know, I'm very skeptical in belief in like the paranormal, so I'm certainly not expecting anything to happen or anything to work. But if it does, and if anything does go wrong, then I will not be doing these things. You know, if I wake up any night with like scratches down me, or if I wake up and the door keeps slamming, anything like that, then I'm not going to continue doing this. So basically guys, today I am home alone. We're going to wait for it to go dark, then we are going to do the ghost hunt. So quick update, last night nothing happened at all. I didn't wake up to any noises. He's behaving quite weirdly. That's the only thing that I've picked up on. The dog is being a little bit weird, but it's not unusual for him to be like this, so better just accept it. Is there a spirit here with us? If there is a spirit, please step towards me. Or please step towards the K2. We are not trying to harm you, we're just trying to communicate. Keep hearing noises down here, so I'm gonna head this way. It seems there's nothing happening, so maybe oh, okay. Spirit, you don't seem to like communicating using the K2, so could you please move an object in this room to show us that you are here? Oh, that scared me. What is up, guys, and welcome to day 2. Today, as promised, I am setting up a motion camera. I've lost my camera, so the motion sensing camera that I was going to use, we don't actually have now, so I'm just going to have to leave this camera up for about an hour while I'm out. Hopefully we'll get some footage. Okay guys, so I'm going to leave the camera here, and hopefully we're going to get some activity. I'll see you guys in 2 hours. What is up, guys? So welcome to day 3. So as promised, today we are going to attempt to use a talking radio to communicate with a potential spirit. Now obviously the first 2 days haven't gone incredibly well. We had some minor activity, but nothing more than that. Anyway, today's experiment could prove quite useful. So for those who don't know how you do this, basically what you do is you turn on a radio, a manual radio, and you set it onto a frequency where there isn't a channel. Like this one. Are there any spirits here with us today? If there is a spirit in here, please attempt to interact with us by interfering with the radio. We're not really getting anything, guys. As a lot of you know, like, a lot of ghost sightings seem to happen during, like, the dark or during the middle of the night, so it is turning dark at the moment, but maybe the best thing we can do now is turn the lights off and make it dark in here and see if that improves anything. So let's do that. Is there a spirit here with us today? We got something then. Can you attempt to interact with the radio? It will not harm you, it's just an attempt to communicate with you. There's a noise down there, but not with the radio. Okay guys, so it's been a good like half an hour now, and I've not had anything at all. We've got a few noises around the room, but they could be absolutely anything. We've got a few instances of noises coming through the radio, but again, that could also be interference via other radio stations or things like that, so this could be unsuccessful again, which is bad. But I'm going to try and change the frequency, give it another 10 minutes and see if we get anything. Hello? We got something then, guys, but we're not getting much. There's something coming through, guys, but I'm not sure you can hear it. We aren't getting much at all again, guys. This is another fail, but this is only the 3rd day. Let's continue, guys. So I think this is like the best app I found. So apparently it just like records when it hears noises in your room or in the area. So I'm going to download this. Then overnight I'm going to leave this next to the doll. Then I'll listen to the recordings in the morning and see how it goes. So, I'll see you in the morning, guys. Okay guys, so it is now the morning and we have 13 different recordings. So let's just hope that we've got something good. Okay guys, so we are now downstairs in my living room. It's a lot quieter down here, so we should be able to hear these recordings a lot better. Anyway, let's get straight to this and listen to these recordings. So this one was at 12 o'clock exactly, so listen to this one, guys. So as you can hear, that is just one loud bang. Maybe a little bit of movement as well, but that sounds like something like falling down or something like flying across my room. That's definitely something dodgy anyway. That's not a snore, that's not me walking about. It's not me moving, that's something falling down. Because that's like a loud thud, so I've not really got an explanation for that. Okay, now this is the fourth one. This is 15 minutes after the last one, and this is a very similar noise, so... So yet again, that sounds like an object falling down. Let's move on to number 5, guys. So... there's literally nothing to hear, it is just like a straight white noise. So I'm guessing that is just a car going past or something like that that's happened to pick up. Okay, so this is number 6. Okay, so I was saying before the camera cut off that sounds just like something like ripping across the carpet, so like maybe someone walking past. Obviously there's no one in my room, I never sleepwalk, so I don't know what that could have been. Listen to that one again, guys. Anyway, on to number 7. So that's very similar to the last noise, but it carries on for a lot longer. It's definitely something making a lot of noise, but I don't know what it could have been. Like, it goes on for 7 seconds, so there's no way that was an object falling down. Some of these I really do not have an explanation for, guys. Okay, so on to number 8. So this was recorded at 1 o'clock. And that's definitely me sleeping. This was recorded at 2:21. So, let's hear it, guys. That sounds kind of like something tapping the microphone, but I have no explanation for that one yet again. I have no idea what that could have been. This is number 10. Recorded at 2:48, so it's not long after the previous one. So let's hear it. Okay, I'm gonna let you hear that again. I don't know what that could be. That's so weird. Anyway, on to number 11. So that was kind of like a knocking noise. I don't know why that would happen. That was at 2:55, so again, it wasn't long after the other one. I'm not sure what explanation that can be put down to, but tell me what you think, guys. Okay, now on to the 12th one. That was at 5:15 in the morning. It's kind of like a rustling noise, like maybe something walking over my carpet. Maybe something is genuinely up with this doll, like maybe it is possessed. The last recording is super dodgy, so this is it. I've genuinely got no idea what that noise could be. I have no idea what could make that noise, but that does sound weird. I'm genuinely starting to think that there is something up with this doll. Calling all spirits. We are communicating with you today using this Ouija board. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. This points to yes. This points to no. Is there a spirit with us here today? Okay, that was weird. The board just started to shake a little bit. Is there a spirit here with us today? I'm asking you one final time. Is there a spirit with us here in this room? It's fairly disappointing, guys. Not really much is happening at all. I think I'm going to call it a day now. I'll see you tomorrow, I guess. So for those who watched it, that's actually why I did the 24-hour challenge video. What is up, guys? It is day 6 now, and as you know, it is time for the spirit photography session. So basically what this involves is me getting my other camera with a flash on it. I'm going to walk around the house with the doll, and I'm going to take random photos in the dark with the flash on. Then we're going to examine the photos and see if we've got anything on any of the photos. Guys, I swear every bone in my body, there's no one else in my house. Hello? Hello? So I was about to go out and start the ghost hunt, and the door's literally just opened on its own. It closed on its own as well, but so I thought it was quite weird when the door. You saw that, didn't you, guys? That is not me. I'm genuinely terrified. I'm honestly, I am the only one in this house. And something just opened and closed the door. I don't know how much I was recording, I can't remember when I started it, but it seems now could be the perfect time for the ghost hunt. Okay, in the bathroom here, guys. Time for the downstairs rooms, so let's do one of the hallway. Another one. Okay, it's pitch black down here, guys. We are just relying on the camera flash. I feel like it would actually be interesting to get some photos with the doll in them as well, so I'm gonna turn the light on quickly. Place the doll here. Lights off. What are you doing? What's up? I have no idea what he's doing. Nah. Guys, I can swear I'm not even touching the light switch. This is turned dodgy. Look, you can see the light's actually on. It's just flickering. Okay, I'm gonna leave that. Okay, so that was actually dodgy, guys. The light downstairs. The light downstairs has suddenly decided not to work. And of all the possible times this could have happened, it has to be now, which is proper dodgy. So I'm gonna stop doing that now. And I think it's time we look at the pictures. Okay guys, so the photos are now on my computer. Now it's time to analyse them and see if we've actually got anything. So here's the first one. Now, there's a weird orb thing there on the computer. There's also some weird colours there. Now we don't seem to have captured anything on that. Okay, so on this one, again I can't really see much. So wait, okay. That looks out of place. That wasn't in the others. But if you zoom in, up here. Up here, there, it kind of looks like a face. Okay, this one. Okay, what's this? I thought it was a reflection of someone's face there, but I'm not sure it is. It just looks kind of normal. Maybe it's just a reflection of this. Okay, but what about this, guys? Up in the mirror over here, there's like some sort of light dash. Again, that's kind of like an orb. Maybe that is potentially something. You can see the way it moves up down there. I have no idea what else that could be. That same thing is in the mirror yet again. Other than that, I can't see anything out of place. And there it is again, third time in the mirror. Okay, now here's the images of the doll when I put that on the sofa and took some photos. I can't see anything there. Oh, nothing again there. Can't see anything on it. Can't see anything on this one either. Again, there's not really anything I can see on there. That's exactly the same. Okay, now that's weird. So you'll notice on these photos, I'm just getting photos of the doll. And then suddenly it just goes black. Now, I was recording on this camera, you can see that I did take photos in there. But the last few haven't come out. That's genuinely strange, guys. Don't really know how to explain that. But the light has just gone out. I'm not even joking, guys, I literally swear the light has literally just gone out. I've got a light on my fish tank over there and it's just gone. Of all the times it could be power cut, it just happens to be now. Okay guys, so that was insane. It's time to go on to the final day, the The final ghost hunt. One day to go, guys. I'll see you there. So welcome to the final part of the ghost hunt. So this time we've got the K2. Now at the same time I'm also going to use a voice recorder and see if we can communicate with anything. So, is there a spirit here in the room with us today? Okay, let's listen to this, guys. Is there a spirit here in the room with us today? If there is a spirit, please step towards the K2. You can also make a noise into the recorder, or you can move an object anywhere in the room. If you would like to say something into the recorder, now is your chance, because I am about to turn it off. Thank you. There was a slight murmur there, guys. I'm not sure if you heard it, but it's unclear as to whether we actually got anything because the K2 didn't go off, so let's give it another chance. Spirit, if you are here with us today, please step towards the K2. Spirit, if you are here with us today, please step towards the K2. It will not harm you or just trigger a light to go off. Is there anything you would like to say into the recorder before I turn it off? Thank you. There's nothing clear that we've picked up at all. The K2 didn't go off either, so that's pretty bad. I might just try the K2 on its own now. If there is a spirit with us today, please step towards the K2. You have 5 seconds, or I will be turning it off. 3, 2, 1. Okay, the blue light went off then, or the dark green light. Spirit, if you would like to trigger it and let us know you're here, you need to step closer. If there's a spirit attached to the doll, please walk up to the doll. You can pick it up, you can take it, you can do anything you want with it. Okay, we got something again there. And again. Spirit, if you would like to communicate with us via the recorder, please send the K2 to a red light. It's kind of like in between, it's not 100% anything. But that's weird, it doesn't usually go off this hard. It doesn't usually go off this high, which means something's very close to it. Okay, step back towards the K2, please. Okay, it's definitely participating. Spirit, please stand on top of the K2 recorder and send the lights to red. Okay guys, so we're actually getting a lot of activity on the K2. Unfortunately, it never goes all the way up and it's not participating as well as it was earlier. There you go, it just went all the way up. It's kind of like it's stepping towards and then coming back, then stepping towards, coming back. What we need is it to be a constant. Okay, so we're going to try one more recording session and see if we can get anything. Spirit, if you are with us today, please say something into the recorder. Spirit, if you are with us today, please say something into the recorder. We've not picked up anything yet again, so I think we're going to call it a day, guys. Okay guys, so this week has been pretty insane. So 7 days ago I got hold of an allegedly haunted doll. and for the last 7 days I've been conducting a lot of paranormal sort of experiments to see if this thing's actually legitimate, see if we can actually boost any belief in the paranormal. And to be fair, we've got a fair bit. Now, the evidence could have been stronger. A lot of the evidence that we got could be dismissed, it could be explained in other ways, but we still got a fair few things which are kind of strange. For example, when all the lights went out, even though other houses in the area had the lights on, that's kind of like, I don't know, it's just really weird. It kind of makes me think maybe it wasn't a power cut. Now, the people that originally had the doll for the original story, they did say this bit apparently messed with the lights, it made lights flicker, and we have had that. Like, we've definitely had that. But it's kind of the case now to whether, as to whether we dismiss this, or we genuinely take this as some potential evidence, because there's genuinely not many explanations for a lot of the things we picked up. But anyway, it's been fun, guys. It's been scary as well, for sure. But thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video. It's completely different to the usual, but hope you enjoyed anyway, guys. I'll see you on Sunday.